Fights to make after UFC 318 Winners Edition. Losers will be posted soon, so click that follow button. Let's start off with Vinicius Oliveira. I want him fighting Rob Font. I'm a big fan of Vinicius Oliveira. I want him taking another step up. I was thinking Chito Vera, but I feel like Rob Font makes more sense. Both guys have beaten Kyler Phillips. It's the jump up that Vinicius Oliveira needs, in my opinion. This will be a banger fight. Daniel Rodriguez upsets Kevin Holland. I think a Gilbert Burns fight would make a whole lot of sense, but you could go an unranked fighter for Daniel Rodriguez, but I went two older guys still in the rankings. This could be an interesting matchup. Patricio Pitbull gets his first win in the UFC. I want him fighting Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett fights a little bit down since losing to Lerone Murphy, and this is a big test for Patricio Pitbull. The finishing threat that Josh Emmett has is no joke. This will be a really exciting matchup. And before we finish the rest of the fights, if you guys enjoy this type of MMA content, I'm trying to reach 50,000 followers as soon as possible. Click that follow button. Everybody do it. Click the follow button. And click the link in my bio for an 150% sign-up bonus with BetUS. Thank you. Another fight that I am shocked has not gone down. Two veterans, Michael Johnson versus Bobby Green. If you couldn't tell, that is Bobby Green. Two veterans, two older guys that will just throw hands. I'm shocked this fight hasn't happened in the past. Let's make it happen. I know Bobby Green has a matchup already booked, but regardless, let's see this fight happen. Next up, I have Brendan Allen versus Jared Cannonier. I know Jared Cannonier is fighting Michael Venom Page, but regardless of what happens in that matchup, I think this fight can make a lot of sense because in the middleweight division, a lot of guys at the top are already booked or don't make a lot of sense for Brendan Allen, and a lot of the guys below him don't make a lot of sense, so I think this fight makes some sense. I'm also throwing Jared Cannonier in this conversation as well, regardless of what happens with MVP. A Paulo Costa matchup could be pretty interesting. They were originally booked a while ago. That got canceled. This matchup could be interesting. And finally, for the main event, Max Holloway gets it done. I want him fighting Arman Tsarukyan. I went with a little bit of UFC bias, I guess you could say, in terms of what I think the UFC are going to do. They're not going to give Arman Tsarukyan a title shot. As much as I want that and the UFC fans want that, they're not going to do that. I think they're going to punish him with a Max Holloway fight. They're going to do Justin versus Patty and then maybe a Dan Hooker versus Charles, but those timelines don't really match up. I could see a Charles versus Gamrot and then maybe a Hooker versus Joel Alvarez. That could be a whole lot of fun. But I see the UFC punishing Arman Tsarukyan with a Max Holloway fight. This will be a banger, though. I would love to see this. Let me know what you guys think and follow for more. And what am I even saying? I'm yapping. Click the follow button.